Dennis Kutrieb, the Ebbsfleet manager, it felt like a very tight game from where we were watching, but you got the win. How good is that, firstly, for you?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant for the club, it's brilliant for the fans, so that's what we wanted to get and wanted to achieve for them. The boys put a great shift in, worked really hard, dominated the opposition from the first minute to the last minute, so really pleased with the boys today.
And overall work rate we saw from your team from first bell to last, more as we talked to Dominic Polian, sort of epitomising that coming back from centre forward, and that's the way you set your team out, though, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So as I said before, it's a derby, and derby are different things. So you need to deliver the basics. You need to run. You need to work hard. You need to win your headers. You need to win your 50-50 duels, and that's what we asked to do for today. And on top, of course, we have our quality. We are able to deliver certain things on the pitch when we have enough space, and that's what we did. We could make changes, important changes, as you could see. Ben Chapman scored the winner, and our squad has a little bit more depth now after COVID, after a few injuries, and everyone is back on track and back to be available for us, and that helps a lot in such games.
Good footballer, Ben Chapman, all round, isn't he? I mean, we were saying how good he is almost all over the pitch, and took that goal like a striker.
Yeah, exactly. So he scored a few goals for us in the past. Even in training sessions, you can see that he is able to do it. And he's such a good character as well. And that's what we said so many times when we stayed together here. So we, first and foremost, we want to have the right characters. And you can see it all over the pitch. It doesn't matter if you win or lose a game. You need to react in the right way. You need to have the right characters which can give the right answers on the pitch or during the week in training sessions. Even when you have 3 losses in a row, and now we have a few points back on track, like we say at the moment, but the games are coming thick and fast now, and we have a tough January, tough February, so of course it means a little bit more than every other game, especially for us as a club and for the fans, and we take it and we celebrate it today. Then we have a little bit off, and then we need to be ready for the next tough game against Hemel. As you could see, great result for them today against St. Alban, so it's not getting easier.
And 2,500 in here, obviously a big crowd for it. It's always going to be because of the derby between these two sides. But you sent your fans very happy at home tonight. How important is that to you? I mean, obviously it's a rivalry, but also these derby games, they are extra important to the fans.
Yeah, exactly. That's more for fans than for me, if I'm honest, because for me it's 3 points on the board, but I want to have every game 3 points, so it doesn't mean much more. But yeah, I played long time enough, and I managed now a long time enough to know what it means for everyone else and for the club. It's the biggest rivalry in the club for us, and of course the players have to be aware of it. The players have to be prepared for it, because you can't ask for anything more than to deliver the basics right and to work really hard. And as you said, the best example are our strikers today. They really worked so hard. Our defenders managed to get a clean sheet today, and you can't ask for anything more in such a game.
It's that this table is so close. I mean, I can tell you you're second tonight. I don't know if you checked the table, but you're game in hand over Maidstone, but you're 2 points behind. So technically, win that game in hand and you'd be top. But I know you'll tell me that means nothing at this stage. But you're well placed. Yeah,
no, we are well placed, and we take it, especially after the game today, because it's a top team in the league as well. When you get 3 points against top teams, it always means a lot. As I said, especially for the fans and for the club, but for us, we need to make sure that we are prepared every game. Yeah, when you drop points against Billericay, which played a good game against us and which defended really well, so we struggled a bit. Of course, we had COVID cases and all these things, and need to get back on the pitch, and that everyone is really prepared to play again. That's what you could see today. So I could see the energy level was much higher than on Tuesday. So these five days, I think these 5 days helped a lot. Now we have another 6 days, and we will get better with the energy levels after the COVID situation, and that means we can dominate the opponent a little bit more. But as I said, I'm very happy with them today, because they dominated a top side of this league for nearly 90 minutes. They had 2 chances after 2 mistakes from us, and that's it. And we had, I don't know how many chances we had. So I think it's a massively deserved win. That's where we're at, and we are happy to be in the table where we are. it means nothing, like you said, because it's still not 50% played. So even if we would have played 80% of the games, it means nothing. But of course, every 3 points means that we are still there and still in the mix where we want to be. And even Dorking now, they had a few wins. They are back. Now Maidstone managed over the Christmas period to get 3 wins in a row, so they are top of the table. So it's going to be a tough season for everyone, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have a automatic promotion for one team at the last game day. I wouldn't be surprised if it would happen.
And with players coming back, as you said, you've managed to you've been able to rotate your squad with players coming back fit. Are you going to look to make any more signings during this time? Obviously, we know the Football League teams there'll be a bit of churn in terms of players leaving and coming into clubs. Are you still looking out for players?
Nah, I would say if I say I look, it's a little bit too much. We not really look for it, but if something falls for us and there is something where we say we must do it because it's a perfect fit for us, I wouldn't say we never would do it. But at the moment, as you can see, we have 23 players in the squad. Is everyone back fit now? So we have 23 players available, or 22 if I'm honest, 22 players available, and that means we have a massively good squad. So we don't need to add on something. But if we think like there is something which makes sense for us, makes sense for the player, would help us straight away. It's not like we want to do something in depth. It would mean when we do something, it would mean that he would be able to start a game for us or start games for us. But as I said, I'm not really looking for it because I'm very happy with my squad. And that's what I said, I don't know, 3 weeks ago after a defeat. That's what I say now because I see them every day in training. They're working hard. You can't ask for anything more because they want to improve. They do things better. After the Dulwich game where we conceded 5 goals, I don't know how many goals since then we conceded, but definitely not many. There you can see they improve straight away because they want to and they have the right character, the right attitude, and it's not easy to find, to be honest.
Sure. And do you take any time to celebrate this win? Is it this evening? Is it an hour or two, or just get on with the business?
Yeah, it's more celebrating that you're happy and that you're really in a good mood because no one likes me if I'm in a bad mood. So at least they like me tonight and today or tomorrow because, as I said many times before, I'm a bad loser and I can't lose. So of course I'm very happy tonight. I don't know how to celebrate because when you're getting older, you're more exhausted after games and just want to get some nice food and then have an early night. But as I said, it's a good day for all of us, for the whole club, for the fans, for us as a team, and of course we celebrated and everyone in his way.
Sounds good to me, Dennis. I have to say I'm not up to it either. I was exhausting just watching it, so
yeah.
we appreciate that. Dennis Kutrieb, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Great to hear from you.